Alright, what's going on, guys? It is Krosik and today bringing you guys another weapon review, unofficial review that is, on the VMP SMG, which is the next one up. And first of all, this is a kind of long video. As you guys can see, it's about 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes, and that's because I got so much footage, about 2 hours worth of footage for this weapon, and I managed to compress it down to 15 minutes or less than that. But anyway, all this footage does not do justice to this weapon, because this is hands down the best SMG in the game. And I know it's controversial, and I know that's, based on opinion and stuff, but I mean, anyway, let's get to it. First of all, VMP is known for its high fire rate and high magazine size, as described on the description. That makes sense. But anyway, VMP has very high fire rate, faster than the CUDA, which I reviewed in the last video. Not as fast as Vesper. Vesper is indeed the fastest shooting SMG, but it's still up there with a very high fire rate. I believe it's the second highest fire rate of all the SMGs, if we're not counting the Pharaoh, because the Pharaoh is a burst SMG, and I don't know if that counts. But anyway, VMP is indeed a very strong weapon as well. It's not meant for its damage, however, you can tell that it does a lot of damage. Usually about a 4 to 5 shot kill as well. However, you kill faster because of the faster fire rate. And things like that. You can potentially get 2 or 3 shot kills, but that depends on a lot of factors, as I've said before, including gun compensation and things like that. But anyway, this is hands down my favorite SMG. Actually, it's not my favorite, but it's definitely my most efficient and its most effective SMG. Whenever I'm in a lobby and I'm getting pwned or something like that, and I decide, you know what, it's time to sweat, I bring out the VMP, because this is hands down one of the better SMGs in the entire game. A lot of the competitive players use it. It's probably their go-to weapon. A lot of professionals use it. A lot of YouTubers use it because VMP is just that good. There's not really much to talk about other than the fact that it's really good. It's very good at range. Recoil is moderate. It says moderate recoil, but honestly, just put a grip on it. I don't even think I run grip on my VMP, to be honest, and it's just so easy to control for me, especially with since there's aim assist in the game, it makes it tons easier to control and things like that. But yeah, there's hardly any recoil except when when you're getting shot, the flinch is a little high. However, any experienced user can easily manage that. And by experience, I don't mean you need to be good at the game. I just mean you need experience with the weapon. I do have this prestige twice, maxed out completely, and all that stuff. And this is just my favorite SMG. I know I've said that about a lot of guns and things like that, but again, my most efficient and most effective gun to use in this entire game. So, the way it compares to the other weapons, let's see, the CUDA. The VMP shoots faster than the CUDA, for sure. VMP can be taken to the exact same range as the CUDA, so you don't have to worry about being outranged by the CUDA. However, I feel like the VMP doesn't perform as well across range, even though you can kill people across the map, like, no doubt. However, it's not going to be as effective as with the CUDA or the Razorback. Even though the bullets do reach, sometimes it takes a little longer to kill, sometimes it takes more bullets, sometimes it takes less bullets. It's just very inconsistent at range. And by range, I mean at long range. It's dominant medium range for sure. It's pretty good close range. It's probably the second best. Could be because Vesper, which is going to be another video, but yeah, VMP can be taken mostly to be used at medium range or close to medium range. I guess that in between close and medium, you guys understand what I'm trying to say here. And yeah, so that's definitely one of the perks of running the VMP. Let's see, not perfect, but recommended class setups. I do run it with quick draw because actually I run every SMG with quick draw, as everyone should. Definitely recommend quick draw so you can aim down sights faster. I believe in one of the patches they reduced the ADS time, simply because a couple people complained about it being too OP in that regard. So definitely run quick draw. A long barrel helps for those medium distances. Doesn't ensure that you get a kill faster at close range, but it does ensure that you get the kill, a consistent 4 to 5 shot kill at medium range. So definitely recommend a long barrel. Extended mags for those who need it, even though I don't think it's necessary. The VMP already has a 40 round magazine, I guess, to begin with, and then like I think 120 in reserve. So I personally don't feel like it needs extended mags. However, if you do want to, you know, kill more people and get more kills per clip, then extended mags is the attachment for you. Fast mags, I don't run fast mags, even though I highly recommend it on any SMG. It's just, it doesn't fit my playstyle, so that's just me. But yes, fast mags is effective on the VMP. Can ensure that you do win more gunfights and stuff like that. Another one is rapid fire. I find that rapid fire on any SMG makes it a little, I don't know, it like, for some reason I feel like it bugs out the coding or something and makes it so that not all of your hits register. At least that's in my experience. However, I have seen people use rapid fire in the VMP and it works wonders for them. So if you can, if like your internet allows it, or I don't know what it is, but definitely recommend running rapid fire if you can on a VMP. Makes it that much better. Let's see what other attachments we got. We have suppressor. I personally do not run suppressor on any SMG because I already feel like the range on them is not as good as any other weapon, and I feel the suppressor will just damage that even more. So do not run a suppressor on this weapon unless you're going for a stealth class or things like that, or unless you know you're going to be just stuck on close range combat. What else? Sights. I don't run any sights on the VMP. I love the iron sights, even though they do seem a bit like alien, I guess. They remind me kind of, for some reason, of a bumblebee or a wasp or something like that. I don't know why, but it just looks like that to me. Sorry if you guys hear something in the background, just an airplane passing by. But anyway, I don't run sights because I personally don't need them. However, you can run a reflex sight or things like that. However, it is important to remember that when you do run a sight, you can still see the iron sights, like the iron sights are still stuck there. So that's personally why I don't run sights myself, because it just bothers me. So yeah, that's it for the sights. I think that's it for the attachments. I don't think I missed anything, did I? Let's see, grip. Grip, yeah, obviously grip. I don't feel like I need it. The recoil isn't that hard to manage. However, the flinch kind of is. So if you're the type of person that doesn't like to sneak around people, or the type of person that's always in head-on gunfights, like you're shooting the other person shooting at you, and you want to win that gunfight, grip can save your life. So I highly recommend grip if you're that type of player. Personally, I don't run it, but that's not because I'm not the type of player. It's just that I've managed to master, I guess, and control the recoil for after all this time that I've used it. Let's see what else. That's pretty much it, actually, in terms of attachments. However, class setups, I would recommend running fast hands because you do want that fast ADS. If you're the type of person that wants like super fast ADS, you want to snap onto someone, especially in things like hardcore where like the first shot always counts, I'd highly recommend running fast hands with gung ho. Because that helps a lot. It like cuts your shooting time from sprint. I don't know what you call it. The sprint to shooting period time and shit. I don't know what was going there, but anyway, it makes it so you shoot faster whenever you see someone, so you can always ensure you get the first kill. Personally, I don't play hardcore, but I've heard it's a 2 to 3 shot kill in any range on hardcore, so if you're that type of guy. Anyway, but yeah, fast hands, definitely for sure. I run afterburner on my classes because I like to jump around, try to like fly over enemies and things like that, make it so that it's hard for them to shoot me. So definitely recommend afterburner if you can use it. In terms of perks 3, I usually just run awareness so I can hear my enemies and get the, you know, not get sneaked up on and things like that, or whatever you want to do. If you're the type of person who likes to play Nuketown a lot, I'd recommend running 6th Sense, which is part of perk 1, mainly because, I don't know, obviously it's easier to find people. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just afterburner, fast hands, and awareness, dead silence if you can as well, so they don't hear you. And in terms of attachments, just run long barrel, rapid fire, and quick draw. Maybe stock. Oh, stock is another attachment I missed. Stock is pretty helpful. I personally don't use it because I don't like to ADS while walking around corners and things. It's just not my style. I just like to snap onto people. But stock is indeed helpful. It helps a lot on all of the SMGs actually. It actually increases your walk time, your walk speed if I'm correct. Pretty sure. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. I know there's not much about this review, but this is one of my favorite, not my favorite, sorry, one of my most effective weapons to use in this game and things like that. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, all this shit. And yeah, stay tuned for the Weevil SMG, which is going to be the next gun I'm going to review, and that one's going to be a very special video. and you guys will see why in a bit. I got a treat for you guys. But yeah, again, hope you guys enjoy. Weevil, well, actually, let's do that one thing. Let's just recap, give you the main highlights. Weevil, not Weevil, VMP. Probably the best SMG in the game. Favored by most competitive players, favored by most pub stompers, favored by most any player. Very versatile, very easy to use. Actually, not very easy to use. Takes more skill than a lot of the other SMGs. But anyway, if you master it, you can do amazing things with this weapon. Recommend running fast hands, things like that. If you're gonna run it, definitely fast hands. I can't emphasize how much you need fast hands. I'm sorry if this commentary is all over the place, by the way. I suck at this. But anyway, fast hands. Rapid fire, definitely if you can. Quick draw, long barrel, extended mags and fast mags if you want them. And that's pretty much